Have you ever realized that during conversations, we mostly point out the negative? It's always easier to see the negative side, but it's like so emotionally draining. I've always seen the negative side and never talking about the positive small aspects of the day that brought you joy, but you didn't even realize it. This got me a couple of days ago when I was reading the book Ikigai. What bothers me the most about my future is living a life without having time to actually enjoy the stuff I'm doing. Just letting every day pass as if it would be one of many I can still sacrifice to worry or overthink. But the book helped me realize that if you want to feel in some way fulfilled and happy, you have to stop living like the masses and focus on the positive small things. So, how to do it, you might ask? What I like to do when I go to school is observing the clouds in the sky. Really, especially when the sun is rising, the sky looks like the sea of infinite colors. The clouds give all this a peaceful and soft touch, and the world outside doesn't look that harsh anymore. Starting off the day with something positive like this really has a positive impact on my day, since I can remind myself of the sky, of the clouds, whenever I want. It is not something that changed my life, but rather a joyful routine I practice every morning. Having such a routine really helps looking forward to the next hours of your life. Another thing you can do is making yourself a delicious coffee, baking for your friends and family, or going for a walk. Just something small and joyful that has a positive impact on your day. Another aspect to cultivate a positive attitude is documenting your progress. I do it in the form of videos for you guys, but also on a sheet of paper. It's so great to have something to show how much you've grown over time. This technique will really help you appreciate the passage of time. You'll see that a week or a month is actually a long period of time. Do you remember the beginning, where I talked about emotionally draining conversations? And with it all the negativity piling up? There's also something you can do about it. It's called philosophical meditation. It might sound overcomplicated, but it isn't. Hear me out. Instead of conventional meditation in which we watch our worries and ambitions pass by while we are concentrating on breathing, philosophical meditation focuses on catching and confronting worries and ambitions. To practice it, you need to ask yourself 3 large questions. What am I anxious about? Even ordinary days contain some minutes of unwellness or fear, and philosophical meditation gives even the smallest anxiety a chance to be heard. This way we can contextualize these thoughts and tame them to feel calmer. The second question is, what am I upset about? Everyone carries some pulses of regret, loss, envy, and vulnerability in them, but we are not leaving them out, since we became used to the fact that nobody cares. But these little moments of humiliation and anger eventually stack up, creating large blocks of resentment. However, during philosophical meditation, you can let these emotions out. It helps a lot knowing the contours of one's feelings. And the last question is, what am I ambitious or excited about? We all have some visions of the future that look optimistic and hopeful, and subconsciously we are actually pointed to better and more fulfilled versions of ourselves. That's why we should also give these thoughts time to shine for a longer time and let them unfold their true potential. In general, philosophical meditation helps the mind to order and understand itself. Fears, resentment, and hopes are easier to name, which is why we feel less scared and calmer. And this contributes to an overall positive attitude. The fourth aspect is don't expect results. In new situations, we always assume the worst or best that could happen. But what if you wouldn't have any expectations at the beginning? Because between best and worst is actually so much more that could happen, but we just don't consider all these scenarios. That's why I'm currently relearning how to take a situation as it is without any prejudices, since the chances that the worst or best could happen are both the same and so tiny. So yes, I let surprise myself, and that's the extra point you get when you're not expecting anything. You might get even one more extra credit by smiling and laughing more often. Already putting on a smile on your face, even when you're angry, can help reducing a tension building up inside of you, and also relieve stress and increase endorphins. The end result? You feel happier. Additionally, when you laugh, you already associate positive experiences with it, and your body releases oxytocin, dopamine, and endorphins to make you feel better. In summary, you should appreciate the small things in life. Also, every kind of progress you made. Tracking it really helps in realizing that you can actually do a lot within a certain time span. Also, don't forget to go a step back and with the help of philosophical meditation, have an overview of your emotions. Furthermore, don't expect results. Surprise yourself and let the situation unfold before you overthink hundreds of scenarios. Finally, what would be living without laughing and smiling? These two are a must to feel the positivity coming back. With this being said, like and subscribe if you want more of content like this, and let me know your ideas on the topic of positive attitude.